Hey everybody, it's Janice with Creating Through Chaos. I'm going to start this project off with this paper mache cutout of the United States, and I got it at Hobby Lobby. The first thing I'm going to do is make a rectangle at the top left-hand corner of the United States cutout with some masking tape, and then I'm going to paint that with a dark blue. Once I have that all painted, I'm going to pull up that tape and I'm going to let that dry. And then I am going to start by painting the rest of it with an antique white color. The color is called Almondine. And I also got that paint at Hobby Lobby as well. And I'm just going to paint the whole rest of the cutout with that color. Then I'm going to start taking my tape, masking tape again, and I'm just going to start making lines. And I'm going to do this in the center. So I'm going to start right underneath that blue and then just keep layering the tape over and over again until I have the whole cutout covered. So just keep putting the pieces on all the way down. And I'm going to even do this little small piece at the bottom. And I'm going to do the same thing at the top. But even the small piece, I'm going to put a piece of tape over that. And make sure that the tape is stuck well. And then I'm going to go up and start with the top. And just keep adding the tape. And this is going to give me my lines. And as you can see, there's a little bit of a spot up at the top on both sides. I am going to get both of those also. And now I'm going to start by peeling off every other piece of tape. Making sure that the other pieces are stuck well. And now I can start painting the red lines. I'm just going to make sure that these are all stuck on there really well so that I don't get any paint underneath them. And then I'm going to come in with the burgundy color. And as I get closer to the blue, I am going to put a piece of tape on the side of it so that I don't get any paint on it. I'm just going to put that right there. That way there I can get nice and close and not have to worry. So I'm just going to go through and do all the lines. And now that it's dry, I can peel up my tape. And look at now, there's perfect lines on there. Next, I'm going to take this stencil that I got from Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to put that in the corner on the blue, and then I'm just going to tape it down, and then I'm going to use a pouncer, and I'm going to use the Almondine paint and put the stars on the little blue square. Once I have it all on there, I can pull up the stencil and then let it dry. Making sure that I get it all. And look how cute this is already. Next, I'm going to take this sunflower rub-on transfer from Timeless Designs. I'm going to cut that out. And then I am going to lay that in the bottom right of the cutout. I'm just going to lay it on. And then use the applicator that comes with it to rub it on, and then just slowly peel it up. Just making sure that it's stuck really well, getting all those little leaves that came with the sunflowers. And I just love this transfer. I think it is so pretty. Once I had it stuck really well on there, I am going to start peeling it up. I'm just going to go really slow and keep using the applicator as I'm going, to make sure that I'm not missing any pieces of it and that it's all adhered really well. And slowly peel as you go. Once it's fully adhered, you can pull the whole thing off, and look how cute that looks. I absolutely love it. Next, I'm going to take this Hobby Lobby sign that I got on clearance, And I'm going to paint the inside with a yellow that I thought matched the sunflowers. So I just went through my paints, found a yellow that matched, and I'm just going to start painting over the center of the sign. Now, this took a lot more coats than I would like to admit because I didn't sand that part first, and plus the background was really, really bright, so it took quite a few coats, but I do love the way that it turned out in the end. So once I had all of the coats on there, I am going to take some antique wax and go around and wax the edges of the sign. And I'm just going to put a little on and then just kind of wipe it off with a baby wipe or a paper towel, it doesn't matter, whatever one you have, and just kind of lessen the darkness of it. Once I have all of the edges done, I'm just going to take a paintbrush and add some to the very inside edge of the sign. I'm just trying to give this a little bit of a rustic look. And then I'm going to take my applicator and go right over all of that yellow that I did. I don't want the yellow to be so bright, so I'm toning it down with this and using a baby wipe to wipe off the excess and kind of give it a rustic look. I'm just kind of going in and adding dark and making spots darker or lighter. I also put a coat of the antique wax on this cutout. And then I'm going to start gluing it onto the sign. So I'm just going to add some hot glue to the back of it and then glue it right to the center of the sign. And as you can see, I put the antique wax on that also. Press it down to make sure it adheres well. And look it, I absolutely love this. So I thought it needed one more thing. So I had this home cutout, and I believe I got this at Dollar Tree. And I'm going to paint this the same color as I did the background. So that same yellow color, just go over it really quick. And then I'm going to use the antique wax on that once it was finished drying. Once I had it completely covered in the wax and I wiped off all the excess and got it to the tone that I wanted, I am going to take my sign and then I am just going to glue this right here on the sign. So I'm just going to add a little bit of glue to the back of it, and then I'm going to put that right where you saw me lay it. And I think this turned out so super cute. I absolutely love this project. I think it's adorable. It's so different and bright and fun. And I couldn't decide if I wanted to add something else, so I did put these florals up above it. I didn't glue them down or anything because I wasn't sure how I felt about them. So you tell me, what do you think? I think it looks good either way. I kind of like it with just the plain, but I do also like the florals. I think I just need to find the right sunflower and the right greenery. Otherwise, I feel like this project turned out exactly how I wanted. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it inspires you to make one. And as always, don't forget to spread the chaos.